Right, we're starting again. King Deliverance. The last episode we finished the quest for Lady Stephanie for the marriage of the wedding of her cousin, and we won her favor. Let's put it that way. I think that's a more diplomatic way to call it. We even got a buff for it because we won the favor of the fair Lady Stephanie, who felt lonely and needed to be consoled. And Henry was right time, right place. So, how does it look? Alright, so what... Scavenger. Okay, so what shall we do in next? Scavenger? Yeah, let's go to Skalitz. And look for the money that this guy owes us. Yeah, let's scout. Probably pays to be prepared.
Állj, de kutya! Add meg magad,
three of them.
vagy kinyírunk.
That's just grand.
Most megkapod!
Béna! Utasd már valamit!
Henry no better than get hit. Where? Oh, can't see shit. Oh, they do have dogs as well.
Hát, ezt te kurtad!
Why can't I hit the flipping dog? Not good night.
Mi van, csak nem fáj?
A pit!
Hey! A picsába, hagyd már! Elég volt!
There will be no quarter. Are we out of the thick of it? Alright, so in that case, food. Need the marigold concoction. Yeah, Have the dagger, have the dried meat, have the grotions, have the leather, Elcoif, embraces. Everything above 100 I'll take with me. Where is his weapon? I think we're out of the thick of it. A falchion. Let's take that. Where's the rest of these unsavory fellows? There we have the dog. Of course we are in combat now. Good boy Matt. So where's the rest? This guy here. Riding boots, Kuman Vambraces, they're better than the ones I have. Let's repair our stuff. We need to go to the city and get our armor. Woodcutter's axe. How much is it worth? No, not much. Let's drop that. There were 3 of them, weren't there? Ah, here he is. Take the groschen, take the thingy. An axe. How much is that? Not worth my time. More space, a dagger. So. Aha, this time I remembered the key.
Yeah. Yeah. Get ready to bleed.
They fight. Maybe we should wait till we see who wins. Then take on the winners.
Tired of life? Well, I never. The pig turns up willingly for the slaughter. The answer to my prayers. Just when I wanted to vent my rage on someone. You call that...
Fuck's sake. What the heck are you?
Bring it up.
Jesus! Okay, that was a bad idea. Where did it save? Would be a pity if we... Yes, okay. You know what? We go instead to back to Rattay, have our stuff repaired and the balance sold, and take it from there. Because clearly our shoot. Now we get waylaid anyway. I'd rather see something. Of course, we don't have the use of our shield now.
Most kapot.
Oh, human.
Innen jalkoyni kest vieremän jotain. Igen! Haatette ja kurtaat.
Okay, so one is down.
Eli haitapa pelaton!
What? Oh, there's another two.
Oh! Pelaton!
So this one's dead, or as good as. Nope, no mercy with humans. No. Human embraces. Goshen. Okay, and the bow, of course. Okay, so human bow. Human spurs, human embrace, dagger, Goshen, helmet. Good. He's This got a glaive, the other one got an axe. Neither is worth my time. Oh. This neck looks unhealthy. Saber. Human harness. No, I don't want that. I'll take this and this and that and this. Alright, so let's look at the armor. So we have the cumin spurs, nice. Cumin wem braces, good. One goes into wear that, and this one goes into the horse. We'll wear that, and this one goes to the horse. And goes to the horse. 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 Oh, decorated riding books. Ah, the cumin boots are better. Of course, the one I'm looking at doesn't have them. Do you have? Nope. One of the fellows. Yeah. Down here then. Human riding boots. So. Decorated riding boot costs 500. Oh, I'll use these. They're better. A minimum strength of 12. Well, it's a long time before I can use that. Capon's bow is better than these two. Alright. And we could use a medic. Oh, we cut off somebody's ear. Good. Food composite. Where's our trusty dog?
Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
So. This fight was much better. First I was prepared, kinda. I was lucky with my hits as well, I admit. I should have gone to the mill, I stupid fuck. So how does it look with nourishment? Nourishment is good. Let's call the horse so we can. And of course, I pressed the wrong button because why wouldn't I? So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think at 9 o'clock Blacksmith and Friends should have opened again. So I'm going to sell all the stuff, getting repairs on the stuff I'm wearing. I don't think I'm going to participate in the tourney today. Ah, I'm a pig. Well, that's just... okay. Ah, it's so bad. I didn't know, because I played the original game on PlayStation, and of course with controller, the controls are different. And I don't remember that mounting the horse is a different button than using stuff, because basically mounting the horse is using it, right? I think this is done better in KCD 2, because there X is inspecting the horse and E is using it. Our high horse, so to speak.
Man cannot live by bread alone.
Do we have one, two? Oh, we can. Oh, look how nice it looks. It's worse than when I started. better now? Yes, it is. Okay. You can overdo it. It's in the new game. He says when the weapon is keen,
People, come up close
sharpened
and
to the
have a
max.
smell.
Horse. So okay, inventory. So we need the common saber, extra human bow. This one uses 12. This one uses 10. So we keep both. Sell the thingy. We sell this. We sell shards. We sell these two. Okay, so
I'm glad to see you. Good luck then.
oh really? Can you do that? What kind of a? Oh, he's just
Good boy.
assassin. Oh, that's a longsword, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay, can't use a shield with it. I'll keep the dagger. Shards.
Let's have a word about the price.
Sure, why not?
Are we agreed?
That sounds pretty interesting.
All right,
That's better.
I'll go for that.
Oh my god. Okay.
With salt, caraway seeds, garlic, and more. You'll find it nowhere else.
Onions that'll even make your man cry like a little lass. Come and buy some.
I'm honored that you...
Farewell.
Let's talk about the price.
Why not?
$245.
Since it's you,
You won't convince.
So 160 difference or 80.
Are we agreed?
We're getting there.
Potom se já k mojej milej navrátím. Potom půjde
All right,
na
so.
pána, co s náma zle nakládá. Pijme chlapci, pijme
Please
chlapci, dobré
repair.
víno z pohára. Ještě si já pohár vína zaplatím.
That to be
Potom
repaired.
se
that price we
já
can.
k mojej milej navrátím.
Let's
Od
pay
večera
that.
do rána muzika nám
Happy.
vyhrává. Pijme chlapci bílé víno z pohára.
Good people, come up close and have a
Carrots and
smell.
apples, picked today
Fresh
to put a
bread.
Now go to the tailor.
Pour yourself a bit of fresh milk to drink.
I'm honored that you should.
Že je to zaděnina.
So armor. We want to wear that. Yes. You know what? We first have everything
God be with you.
repaired. Take the black coif. This one goes to the horse. Because we keep that, we don't sell it. This one we leave in inventory because that's for the cobbler to fix. All right. I find it funny that the shield is considered a weapon. So let's talk trade now.
Take care.
So I sell you this one. And this one I want. So check basket. So now we go to the general merchant.
Baked fresh
that'll
from the
cut
oven.
you in
Come and
half
get
and
them.
cucumbers that'll
I think he
snarl on
buys bows.
Come on up and buy.
And then we go to the cobbler to fix our stuff as well. good sir.
I'm at your service.
I know this is not really riveting content, but it needs to be done as well. So... This one goes back to the horse. Okay. Merrill's Kip. Along the road. Do you have any quest for me, good sir?
God save you.
Do you know if there's any...
Could be. Sir Anish is convening the Rat's Eye tourney. You can still Oh! You're the blacksmith's son from Scarlets, ain't ya? The bailiff here, he was moaning about it. And that's not... It might not be to your liking, though. On account of it's the executioner, of course. Folk here don't want to have anything to... Goodbye.
Alright, so that's that. Could still go to the tournament. I don't know whether this is the right call to make. Here's the cobbler. Hello, good sir.
I hope I can be of help.
I'm not a knight, but thanks for the compliment.
See you later.
So let's see, what can we... We cannot sell anything to him. Alright, that's fair enough. Is anything in our horse? This one goes back into the horse. Inventory. Nope. That's fine. So... Oh, it's on the upper... No. I hate this arrangement. I mean, I think it's deliberately so, that if you breach that door you have to go along the walls, which is probably riddled with bowmen. They're throwing tar down, boiling oil, feces, rocks, what have you, pitch. And you have to force the way through here. So, good man.
Greetings.
I'd like to enroll in the big...
All right.
Of course.
Yeah, I think we can.
Here you are.
barely afford
I'll write your
that.
name down, and I need to know what weapon.
Let's use the hunting sword.
I reckon I can't lose with a hunting sword.
Good. Goodbye.
So.
Entering the arena now will be Pavel, called Roebuck, from the garrison of Sir Sebastian von Berg. And his adversary will be Henry of Skalitz, from the company of Sir Radzig Kobyla. Let us wish the combatants luck.
Let's not.
The combatants have entered the arena, and the first duel may commence. Our warriors will fight with hunting swords.
Jesus Christ! Give up. Well ended.
Jeez.
Down. Shit! You've got to be kidding. What's up?
Fuck.
I'm over here. Come and get it.
Oh, fuck.
Oh dear. Did that hurt? Yeah. Cunt!
The first victor in our tourney is Pavel Kolrobak. And now's the time to choose weapons for the next duel. The combatants will engage in a duel with warhammers and shields.
Okay. So no point in stabbing them.
Well ended. Had enough? I'm over here. Fuck it! Quitting? Well landed. You've got to be kidding. Fucker! Come and get it!
Better than before.
Take that! Giving up already? Goddamn! Fucking hell! Oh dear, did that hurt? You hate...
We were closer this time.
He is.
Sorry for not talking too much. It's again
Having proved his combat
to
skills in
focus
this
on
round and emerged
what's going on in
victorious, he shall proceed to the next round of the Ratai Tourney.
in the but at least we made some headway. Wonder. So what is that? Insomniac. First aid. Scout. No, I think first aid is a good idea. Ah. Cloak and dagger. Stealth bonus. Scholar. I think I go for first aid or insomniac. Okay, wait, maybe we have more. Alright, so much for the tournament. It's nice that at least your stuff doesn't get, you know, damaged while you're participating in the tournament. So... what do they want us to do? Courtship. I think this one we can for the moment undo. Let's pursue the main quest, shall we? Yes, so... food on roll. It doesn't weigh anything, good. Flemish cloth. Goes into the horse. So shall we look at these maps again? From Neuhof, okay. Crossing the river, so let's go to Neuhof then. It must be here somewhere. Must be across this. So, let's look again at the map. So from Neuhof south, first to the left, cross the river and follow the river until we find a hut, and then we go into the woods. Okay. Should be manageable, I guess. So we go south on... Fell for it again. No, I want to mount the horse.
Yeah.
Then we follow here. All straight. What's that? Wait here. Pebbles. Gonna check. No. Not even a shelter. Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, there's the bridge. I guess. Then we follow the stream downstream. Maybe up this hill. Because it was in the woods somehow, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Whoa, 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 whoa. No need to break our necks. Let's have a look at the map again. Yeah, this is this house, isn't it? And then we go somewhere here. Is it not? Yeah, could be. So let's unmount. Yeah, that's the house, probably. Oh, it's a camp even. Somebody home? Let's open this for exercise purposes. No intention to steal unless it's really, really valuable. Which it is not. Some dirty shirts. Well, that's it. Maybe here. Right. Ratai boots. Oh, well. It's not very specific now, is it? Poor poor animal. Huh. Ooh, hard. That's what she said. Okay, not going to say no to that kind of loot. Let's prepare a bow and arrow. See whether we can find something. Maybe we're completely off. If we reach the point I set for myself, I'm going to cheat a little bit, because the maps given to us are not very precise and oftentimes not even to scale. Did I hear something? Oh, were you barking at something? You found something? In that direction, you say? Okay, let's have a look. Ah, the rabbit, probably. Yeah. I understand now. It was interesting for you. You got excited. Probably are hungry as well. All good. There's another rabbit. Alright. Let's cheat a little bit. Okay, so the burnt campsite was a good indicator, so we're going back to here. Let's see what we find here. This could be, and it is. Is it? Yes, it is. That's what we were looking for. Decorated writing book, German bassinet, Groschen. Occupying a recipe for poison. Oh, nice. Silver ring. Stinger. Minimum agility. Alright, so armor. poor fellow. Strung up here. Alright, so what I think we should be doing is this one goes to the horse because this one we found. This one. We haven't, I think. This one we haven't. This one we have. And this one. I need to check. Ancient map 5. What can we find there? Okay, so we have not found this one. Right. Ah yeah, we wanted to go to Ushitse. Alright, map. Quest giver. Let's go to Ushitse then. See what's what. Do not like walking through the woods at night. Always unsavory people on the roads, but apparently this time we've been lucky. So I guess we can store away the bow. And Stinger, can we use Stinger yet? No, it uses minimum agility of 10, which we do not have yet, so let's put it into the horse. Yeah, I know it sounds weird when I say it like that, but you know what I mean. A communion chalice we could as well. Not a torch, I meant to put on the torch, jeez. Easily distracted is an understatement, so. I think we will find jack shit during the night. Maybe this fella, is that the innkeeper? Hey Pavel.
I am at your service.
I'm looking for a fellow who lives here, but I don't know his name. Do you know anyone with a limp?
Must be that farmhand Lubosh. I don't know what the hell you'd want him for, and I don't much care. He's got a cottage on the edge of the village, near the stream. Good luck
Sounds
to
like
you.
him. Thank you, good sir. Let's pay this fellow a visit, shan't we? Visit Lubosh. Oh yeah, you bet your ass I will. A little cottage, they said. Farmhand. Well, I can see why he wants to get a better paid job, even if it's at the cost of being illegal. Apparently doesn't weigh heavy on his conscience. That seems to be it. lord. Limpy Lubosh. What's happening here? Why are you up that late in the night?
Move along, citizens. Move along. There's nothing to see here.
If that's what you call nothing to see, I'd like to know what something to see looks like.
By the keys of St. Peter, this is all I need. We'll have to send word to Sir Hanush.
That might not be necessary.
Who are you?
I'm Henry of Skalitz, in the service of Hanush's Captain Bernard. I'm investigating the attack at Neuhof, and I think this could be related.
Well, I'm the bailiff of Auschwitz. And I say we don't want any of that kind of trouble around here. What makes you think this has anything to do with Neuhof?
One of the folk at the stud farm recognized someone from Auschwitz among the bandits.
We have no bandits or murderers around here.
Really? They say he had a limp?
Shit. Well, allow me to introduce you to Limpy Lubosh. Or all that's left of him.
Somebody was quicker than I was. Ooh. They weren't really
Sakra.
gentle.
Nothing's ever easy. I'll have to take a look around and ask a few more questions, if that's all right with you.
You can take this mess off my hands and welcome to it. As for what else there is to find out, I don't know. But look and ask all you like.
Finally, somebody who's trying to cooperate. That's something, at least.
Who was Limpy Lubosh?
A poor crofter and a scoundrel. Can't say I'm too surprised what happened to him. He kept company with all sorts of vermin. He was always getting into some kind of trouble. Punch-ups in the tavern and what have you.
How come he limped?
He got that from some villainy or brawl a long time ago.
Okay.
Has he been up to anything suspicious lately?
I don't know. The last few days he didn't go anywhere. He was home the whole time. But he always kept everyone in the village at arm's length.
Did he have any kith or kin in the village?
None. A loner he was. I don't know the last time I saw him with anyone.
Do you happen to know where he was on the night of the Neuhof raid?
I've no idea. He kept his distance from other folk, so you never knew if he was away or...
When did you find the body? And did anyone see him?
Just now. And nobody saw or heard anything. I don't know how they...
The parish priest here in Ujitz,
He is indeed. He's as hard as nails. More than once he's interviewed...
I doubt he acquired those skills at the seminary.
You know how it goes. The nobles send their youngest sons to study. He probably learnt to fight at home before he went to university. But I heard something happened and he was roving the world for a while.
Another thing about...
Okay, no. So now, do I talk to them?
I hope I can be of some
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Of course.
That man Lubosh...
He was a drunk who was always looking for a fight. Nobody liked...
Have you noticed anything
Well, now I think of it, I hadn't seen him.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing?
Not a clue.
Do you know anyone Lubosh used to spend...
He was a loner.
So that seems to match pretty much what
That's all. Thank you.
a bailiff told us. Joseph.
God be with you.
I've come in the name...
I don't know nothing about it.
That man Lubosh...
I didn't really know him.
Have you noticed anything...
Oh,
come to think of it, he was in church yesterday. I was wondering what he was up to take to the faith all of a sudden.
Okay, need to talk to the priest, who will.
Do you know what
probably
Lubosh
doesn't
was
tell
doing the
us
day
shit
Neuhoff was
because
raided?
I was coming from the tavern very late that night, and I
confessions are
caught a
sacred,
glimpse
right?
of someone entering the... He looked like he was in a hurry.
Do you know anyone
Not with anyone from the village.
That's all. Thank you.
Farewell.
I'm at your service.
I've come in the...
Of course.
That's all. Thank you.
Probably we
Good luck
already
to you.
got what we could from... Spare the people the sight.
Lord above, they did a hell of a job on him. Must have been agony. How come no one heard anything? Judas. Looks like this is meant to be a warning. But for who? Why? Maybe the gang had a falling out. But a bandit who knows how to write isn't something you see every day.
True.
What's this? Looks like someone's hit him very hard on the head. Could they have bludgeoned him to death and then gutted him? That would explain why he didn't scream.
Yeah, that's an accurate description. I don't think we can learn any more from him. On account of being dead, and there seems to be no more clues. We're good with food. People are gone. Right, so let's see the priest, who probably will tell us to Roger ourselves. Waking him in the middle of the night. While the guy's watching. Probably should do it while he's having his eyes on us. Let's see whether we can find Godwin. Ah, here's the good folks of Auschwitz. Or Auschwitz. And if you're watching this, Mike, no, don't. Just don't. It sounds similar, but no. I think that's where Godwin lives. Well, probably not here. Godwin's concubine, okay. Man of God, are you? Oh, here is Father Godwin.
Good day to you.
Father, didn't I say I wouldn't have expected that?
With a stick. I practiced with a stick.
The blessings of our good Lord be with you, Father. I'm here in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa, investigating the massacre at Neuhoff, which seems to be connected to a murder here. Can I ask you a few questions?
It seems Sir Hanush is employing children as investigators. But ask as you wish, boy. I hope this nasty business...
Did you know Lubosh? What was he like?
Oh fuck, I clicked too quickly.
Did you notice anything
My child, all sorts of suspicious things have been going on recently. People like Lubos don't know.
That's really not a lot of help to...
I'm sorry to hear that.
Do you know what Lubos was doing?
Unfortunately, I do know. And I'd like to help you with your investigation, but I can't.
What?
I'm bound by certain vows that forbid me to tell you.
Vows more important than catching dangerous murderers?
There are laws of God above the laws of man, son. And one of those is the sanctity of the confessional.
Ah. Called it.
Father, surely you can't be serious. There must be situations in which you can make an exception.
There are things that apply always, no matter what the circumstances, and this is one of them.
You can't hurt him now. I mean, the confessor is dead, so... Or the confessee? Well, the guy who confessed. No, we could appeal to, you know, that innocent people are in danger.
For heaven's
Maybe
sake,
this is the
Father,
better one.
can you really look me in the eye and tell me that when you know you may be condemning innocent people to death?
I can, because if I broke that vow, the consequences would be much worse than if I didn't. Maybe not immediately, but one day. The mills
So
of
that was
God
the false-
grind slowly.
The false...
Father, Lubos was my only lead to the Neuhof raiders.
Choice.
Only he could tell me who was responsible for that massacre. If I don't find out who it was, it will probably happen again. Surely you wouldn't want that.
I wouldn't. But I can't betray the sanctity of the confessional. I'll tell you what. Give me some time and I'll try to think up some way of helping you. Suppose we talk it over in the evening, in the tavern, over a cup of good wine. Maybe we'll come up with something.
All right. Thank you, Father.
Good luck to you.
Oi! You old dog. Probably thinks while he's up he can as well ban his concubine. Does he have any books worth reading? Oh, now you're back. Man, oh man, that was quick. You should be ashamed of yourself. Poor girl didn't have anything from me. Unless I'm heavily mistaken, which of course can be the case. Not even a Minuteman, my man. So, as expected, Godwin doesn't like to break this confessional. I really shouldn't break into the church, should I? I just want... I had very hard... What are you talking about? Oh, I broke all my lockpicks. You're fucking kidding me. Totally not worth it. Probably still going to hell for that, even though I was not successful. Yeah, so... So Limpy Lobush, so let's see, where on the map is that? B. Suppose so. It's people sleeping in there. How can we find out more about Limpy Lubosh? Apparently the people had not more to say about him except that he was meeting with unsavory characters, that he wasn't an exemplary citizen either, and he kept himself to himself, and probably was engaged in illegal activities, so which is all interesting but not awfully helpful. Where are you, Max? Oh, here you are.
Good fella. That's my boy.
Is that where you lived? Oh, he lived somewhere. Wait. He lived here, right? Yeah, right. Now, where was he living now? Jeez. Should have made notes. That's not where he lived. It was here, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh fuck, I lost my lockpicks. Fuck's sake. Ah, it took the body down. Is there any more? Any clues? No, only food. Already opened this one. No apparent clue. No, some booze. No. Oh. Didn't mean to steal bread. Well, let's sleep. Right. We can use the shield again. Scarlet shield. So. That bothers me now, that I can't find out. Okay. No clear instructions there, but let me get back to his house. Of course, there's
armor. Well, it seems Lubosh wasn't your everyday crofter. And judging by the bloodstains, it looks like he lived the way he died. A sword? What the hell does an Ujit's crofter need a weapon for? And where did he get it?
Do we know where the bailiff has his office? There, probably.
I hope I can be of help.
I've come in the name of
I don't know, not...
That's all. Thank you.
May the Lord watch over you. Clear off before I have you...
Yeah.
My! Have a look at those melons! Wouldn't they make a fine treat? Feel free to have a knock.
My respects to you.
I've come in the
Of course.
That's all.
It doesn't seem to know anything.
Farewell.
No.
Good day to you. Farewell.
All the best.
Good health to you.
Another thing about... I found a sword.
A sword? Hell, it looks like you were right.
I found armor in his...
God preserve us. Everyone knows he was... At least he never did that. God be with you. Ale as usual.
I've only got 2 hands.
Hey, who's that? ale over here, please.
One ale, please.
God be with you.
I've come in the...
Sir Hanush gives...
That man Lubosh,
He was a strange one.
have you noticed anything...
I didn't see much of him.
Do you know what Lubosh was...
I don't think he was...
Do you know anyone Lubosh you...
I really don't know.
That's all. Thank you.
God be with you.
Cheers.
A tankard of ale for me.
Ale, as usual.
Here.
I'd like a beer.
The blessings of our Lord be...
And with you, lad. Take a seat.
Ale for me.
I'm sorry I can't tell you everything. But maybe we can work something out. But first I'd like to hear something about you, my son. With whom do I have the honor? Where are you from?
I'm from Skalitz.
Oh. I'm sorry.
They're dead.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Here. We'll drink to them. It must have been terrible.
Here.
Ale as usual.
It was terrible. It seemed so pointless.
There.
We had no warning. They just appeared and began the slaughter. God knows why. They killed anyone who didn't make it to the shelter of the castle. My parents, my girl, even the Deutsch who was on Sigismund's side. I didn't make it to the castle. I wanted to try and help my parents, but there was nothing I could do. Then I fled to Talmberg with the Cumans on my heels. They almost killed me. They slaughtered people in the surrounding villages. There was a pile of bodies in front of the church in Rovna. Folk who tried to take refuge there, but they...
My poor child. May God grant them eternal rest. And how did you come to get this assignment? I'd have expected Sir Hanush to send that old grouch, Bernard.
He did, but I found a witness and the trail led here to Ujit, so he sent me here to follow it up.
Ah, well, congratulations. It's nice to see someone using their head to find things out instead of torture. We'll have to drink to that. Now the most important thing. What actually happened at Neuhof? The good folks hereabout are saying all kinds of terrible things, but I take most of it with a pinch of salt.
The rumors aren't exaggerated this time, unfortunately. The Neuhof stud farm was raided by bandits, but they didn't come to pillage or even take the horses. They only wanted to kill. They maimed the horses and slaughtered some people. I'm sure they would have killed more, but the bandits quarreled among themselves and broke off the attack.
I'll have a beer.
And judging by what's left of our Lubosh, they're still settling accounts.
I see it's every bit as bad as people claimed.
A tankard here.
Dreadful. Well then, here's to those poor souls who had to die so pointlessly and so terribly.
I've told you all about me. Now it's your turn, Father. You don't look much like our parish priest at home. I noticed you're pretty handy with a sword.
You know what they say. The Lord...
But this is a bit more mysterious than others.
Let's just say I haven't always been a priest. Fate led me to places where affairs were settled by force. These days, of course, it's just a bit of exercise to keep me in shape.
Well, we've had an agreeable chat, but now let's get down to business. So, about this confessional seal. Do you really want more innocent people to die?
Henry, that's not how it works. There are matters in which you can't make exceptions because if you do it once, you'll forever be tempted to do it again. If people stop believing in the church because their confessional secrets are betrayed, they won't trust anyone, and that's worse than even the most hideous crime.
I understand, but that means I've reached a dead end. Those cutthroats will strike again, and I can't stop them.
Chin up, lad. I might have a solution.
What?
If I tell you what Lubos told me, I'd be betraying the confessional secret. But, first thing tomorrow, I'll try something I think might help you.
Word of honor?
On my soul.
I always wondered about the things a priest tells his congregation. Where on earth do you get the ideas for your sermons?
Well, Uzhitz isn't Prague. It's not enough to instruct people. They have to be entertained, too. If I only read from the Bible, I'd soon be preaching to an empty church.
Our priest wasn't exactly a bard. So what do you preach to your flock about?
It has to be something topical. Condemning vices. And, of course, describing them in detail. A tongue-lashing about the two popes goes down well these days. And stories from real life, with a nice moral to them, are popular as well. Especially if they're about fornication and similar scandalous vices.
Can you give me an example?
Well, recently a priest by the name of Jan Hus started preaching in Prague, in the Czech language, and the people liked it. I hear he always has a full house. A journeyman who heard him told me what Hus is preaching, and I like the sound of it. I'm thinking about putting it in my own repertoire.
What's so amazing about it?
The preaching of Master Jan Hus about Mother Church. The lamentable wealth in which the church is drowning has turned to poison. And nearly the whole of Christendom is contaminated. Just like a flock of hungry ravens, they settled on this land to devour every grain of gold and silver. They know no mercy. Their hearts are corrupted by longing for wealth, and they shamelessly profit from everything. You want to baptize a child? Pay. You want to steal and murder? Pay and you will have absolution. What if the devil himself were to pay? Would he ascend to heaven too? With such money gained from the poor, they buy beautiful horses to ride and needless servants to pamper them. They gamble at dice and dress their whores in expensive furs, while Jesus Christ walked barefoot and had no place to lay his head. Look to your consciences, you robbers of the poor, for you are seen by God and his people too. Amen.
Well, this Jan Hus character is quite a rebel.
Oh, the congregation will love it.
I don't doubt it.
Let's drink to that.
Funny. That last bit reminds me of someone.
What do you mean? My situation's completely different. Who preaches against the prelates and the clerics who are robbing the poor? Look at me. I don't have a pot to piss in. I'm no better off than the folk I preach to. I'm one with them in poverty and suffering and everything that troubles them. I drink with them and curse those stuffed habits in Sasau Monastery.
Don't you think it's a bit odd when someone boozes and lives in sin with a woman and then criticises the Pope for debauchery?
No, I don't.
What do you think of this?
He's certainly a wise man. If he got out of Prague and came here for a look, I'm sure he'd stop condemning drinking and lying.
Where can I find out more?
You like it? I copied down some of his sermons. If you're interested...
What do the common folk think?
They like it. They're happy to hear someone say what they think themselves, but are afraid in a few years it'll have grown beyond control. You mark my words, the people will rise up.
Yeah, unless they burn him at the stake.
Nonsense. They can't burn a master.
Thanks for the sermon, but I think I... Oh, it's getting quite late.
What do you suppose? We have a drink.
Ah, that sounds like a good plan.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Level up in drinking.
Przyszła bida mora lat, to nie ustoi żadnej chlap. Na kraj panuje sej smutek, dnielno i rano utek, niech już małżeński majstrat, do wczera żylne staje prak. Už sej moji svatý muži, nechtěl bych bejbě jich učit. Nám je to jedno a tak si dáme jedno a požadem si huby jako poslední jen. Budeme se bavit, ano ráda slávy a tak vypal sudy a posaď se mi sem. Tak posaď se sem a vypal je ven. Ukaž kozy jako vozy, zítra jen tu jsou nejdem, tak nalej mi hned a točí se svět.
Enough of this!
Bailiff! Come on over here, sit down and have a drink with us.
Don't vex me again, Father. It's 3 hours past dusk, and curfew is long gone.
So what?
So, I'll have you all whipped and put in the stocks, and I'll write a letter to the bishop about you, priest.
Well, nothing to worry about then. Everyone knows the only one around here who can ride is me.
Enough! Men, throw them out.
You looking for a fight? Henry, back me up.
We're really going to fight the guards. Oh, fighting the law.
Oh, God damn! Ow! No!
So, my dear, would you like to have a little ring on the bell? No sooner said than done.
I'd love to. And Henry, too, I'm sure. Right, Henry?
Stop that nonsense, Godwin. Are you out of your mind? What will people say?
They can say what they like. What do I care? What do they do to me? Watch the step, my dears. Careful, you don't hurt yourself.
Godwin, you're a buffoon.
Here we are. Look at this beauty.
Oh. We can't do this, can we?
Who says? Get ringing, wench.
Oh yeah, townspeople will laughed at. In the middle of the night.
This is wonderful.
Wow.
Ah, bloody oath.
I think
And
he's
now,
still
my
a warrior
dears,
first and a priest.
comes the climax of the evening.
Godwin, you old goat.
Come here. Oh.
The priest has mounted up. What do you say, Henry? Shall we take a little ride of our own?
Meh, meh, meh.
Jeez. We're so low.
Meh, meh, meh.
Look out.
Meh, meh, meh. Well, I have to say that was a fine evening.
It's liquor.
Godwin, you beast! Get up! Do you hear me? Wake up, you drunkards!
Oh, fucking hell. Where the... Oh, what the... Oh, who the hell are you?
Oh, Henry. My great friend, Henry. Didn't we have a wonderful time?
Well, you certainly did, you old lecher. Now you better pull yourself together quick. You haven't much time. There's some water and something to eat on the table there, but if I were you, I would move my hairy arse before my flock eats me alive.
Oh, Stepan in my head. My guts. My poor suffering stomach. What was that woman on about? Before my flock eats me alive. I've forgotten something.
What have I forgotten?
Where the fuck am I?
What the fuck was it?
Mass!
Oh, shit, I have to say mass. I gotta say mass. You have to help me.
How? You're the priest.
I can't do it in this state. Maybe the liturgy. But I have to give a sermon as well. Oh, this is a disaster. They're gonna excommunicate me.
I'd like to help you, but...
You can. You can do the sermon for me.
What? So, first I investigate a murder no one wants investigated. Then I drunkenly keep the whole town up all night. And now you want me to preach at them from the pulpit? Do you want them to burn us at the stake?
No. No, I've got it. Suppose that Sir Ratzig's protege. You just came from studying in Prague. And you want to share the words of Master Jan Hus, who you recently heard preaching there. Henry, look, from what I remember, we might have overdone it a bit last night. If the bailiff or someone else complains about me, the bishop's gonna have my guts for garters. So I'd appreciate it. Stop gaping at me like a stuffed squirrel and start helping.
You're mad. You're stark raving mad.
I'm not. It's a perfect plan. It's flawless. Oh! How about this? If you help me with this, I'll tell you who Lubosh's cronies are.
So all at once, the confessional...
Don't mock me.
Well, all right.
No, neither can I.
What do you want me to do?
I'll go and start the liturgy. Then I'll introduce you. You no need to drag it out. If it turns out well, I'll...
Christ almighty.
Wonderful.
So maybe we want to dress first, huh? Do I have something which helps me with the... Molasses. Ah, dispels hangover effects. Okay, very nice. So, do I have a hangover? I do have a hangover. So let's do that. And then we had some stats. Speech went up. Okay. Highborn, lowborn. Empathetic. Yeah, that's healthy. Okay, I think I go for this one. Like either really. Maybe we should wash ourselves. Cold mass. Yeah, I'm coming, Godwin. Don't wet your skirt. We're still going from one side to the other. Reputation lost.
I thought he'd never show up. The swill pup.
Look at him. He can hardly walk after his capers last night.
You were with them, you beast. Just you wait.
Look at him. Mother of God, any minute now he'll throw up.
Animals, I couldn't sleep a wink last night with all that clamor.
In nomine Patris, et Filii, et Spiritus Sancti. Amen. Accepit panem in sanctas at venerabiles a manus suas. Hac facite in meam commemorationem. Brothers and sisters, you may have had the honor of meeting Henry from Skalitz, who is here at the behest of Sir Hanush to investigate that heinous crime at Neuhof. You might not know that Henry recently visited Prague, where, by the grace of God, was able to hear Master Jan Hus from the esteemed Charles University preaching. I've managed to persuade Henry to stand here today in my stead and tell us what he heard. Because, as you all probably know, Jan Hus, is a very popular preacher in Prague. So, Henry, you may begin.
Now I'm curious which one of them will puke first.
Brothers and sisters, let me get straight to the point. I'd like to talk about the church and how corrupt it is.
That boy has a cheek.
Creation has given to every man the power by which he might rule the whole world. But that power does not give him the right to rule. That right belongs to God alone. It is the corruption of God's pastors here on earth that has brought misfortune on our heads. Plague, humans, hunger, and chaos. The accursed wealth that the church is drowning in is poisoning almost the whole of Christendom. When dogs are fighting over a bone, take the bone and they will stop. Just like the flock of ravens that has descended on this land to peck up every speck of gold and silver. They show no mercy. Their hearts are poisoned by covetousness. They trade everything. Everything is for sale. You want to baptize a child? Pay. You want to steal and murder? Pay, and you will have absolution. And the prelates sin and give themselves absolution.
For shame! Shame upon them!
And what sins? They live with harlots and keep concubines, even though only marital intercourse for the purpose of procreation is pure. If someone takes a woman or man only to satisfy their own lust, who seduces them to do so but Satan? And how much darker the sin if that man is a servant of the church? Who can turn his face to God, who fornicates and then puts on priestly robes?
Nothing we don't know about already.
Enough about sin, which the prelates are so fond of preaching about, and whose absolution they promise if you only pay enough coin to Mother Church. What if the devil himself were to pay? Will the bishops tell us he too would ascend to heaven? And what about those bishops? They sin without remorse, and with the money grasped from the poor for indulgences, they keep fine horses and hordes of servants to pamper them. They play dice and garb their mistresses in expensive furs, while Christ, the Lamb of God, walked barefoot and had nowhere to lay his head. Look to your consciences, you robbers of the poor, for you are seen by God and his people too.
Down with the prelates! Away with them!
We're fortunate to have our good Father Godwin. At least he's a fair and simple man.
God sees what is happening on earth, and he is filled with righteous wrath that those who should seek the salvation of souls instead seek mammon and the idle comfort of lucrative posts. Blessed are the shepherds who share the poverty of their flock, who are as one with you and bear with you the burden of this earthly pilgrimage, who do not condemn your venial sins.
Aye, all honour to Godwin. Let him drink like one of us.
That is all I heard in Prague. Amen.
I think that went well.
The lad spoke well, considering what a soak he is.
He's right, that Hus.
The young man shouldn't drink so much, but the Lord's given him a
I'm
silver
glad he
tongue.
came here. I don't suppose I'll ever get to Prague, and he told it nicely.
Well, well, my boy, you have talent, and I can't deny it. And you pulled a thorn from my side. I almost didn't make it.
Yeah, I noticed. I wasn't the only one.
Oh, what's to be done? I'll make it up somehow.
So, about our bargain.
Although it's a sin.
So's gluttony. And fornication.
God does forgive a penitent.
So, what did Limpy Lubosh tell you? Was he at Neuhof that day? Who was with him, and where are they now?
Now slow down. I'm sorry, but he didn't tell me that much.
Don't let me down after all I've been through. For you?
Well, now Lubos came to me shortly after it happened. His conscience was gnawing at him. And I must say, in the end, he turned out to be a better man than he looked. He said they'd been hired through some crony of theirs. And at first they were just to steal some horses. But then it all turned sour and people started getting killed. And neither he nor his cronies wanted anything to do with that. So they fell out from the gang and fled.
Fell out? Yeah, there was a body found in the woods by Neuhoff.
That would explain something. Lubos kept jabbering that he wasn't a murderer, that he didn't want to do it.
So I know that Lubos killed the murderer and he's dead too. The trouble is, I need to find the ones who are still alive. I need names and places. Did he mention any of the others?
Only nicknames. Talked about some fella called Riki from Ledechko, Pius, Timmy.
Pius. That lot are about as pious as I am ordained.
Nonsense. You would make an excellent priest. And anyhow, with your skills, you ought to be able to sniff out this Riki from Ledechko, right?
Well, we'll have to now. There's not much else to go on. Let's hope he's not hanging from the wall, too.
Indeed. And I'd hate to be excommunicated for nothing. Anyhow, good luck. You watch out for yourself. These people clearly mean business. And I'd like to raise a tankard with you again sometime.
Yeah, I'll try. Although I'm not sure I'd survive another night of your debauchery.
And if anyone should ask, you heard nothing from me. I'll deny everything.
I don't doubt it.
That is some priest. Alright, I think we stop it here. We're not exactly much further. Well, we eliminated one from the equation. Just to find another one. Now I need to track down Riki. Oh, this one I have forgotten to attach again. I have something else. Body chainmail and gloves. Oh, I have gloves, don't I? I do. Alright. What is that? Leg plate. Oh, I don't have plate. I don't have chainmail. What is that? Neck chain. Oh, I don't have that either. Alright. A very remarkable person, apparently. Alright, I think that's where we leave it for today. Hope you enjoyed it, even though with the stretches there were, with the tourney and inventory management, and this lengthy yet I think entertaining episode with Father Godwin, which we will see in KCD 2 as well. Alright, yeah, and hope I see you next time, and take care. Bye.